Hi friends, welcome back to Hearts Wide Open, where we tune in, listen to spirit, and keep our hearts wide open. It's kind of our mantra. You're gonna get stuff that I might not get, and use your own discernment and everything. This is just one of, I was called to look at it. I can't speak for some reason. I was called to look at the bottom card there, nostalgia. I was just flipping it. But the reason I jumped on here, I was just with my grandkids. And we did a lot of playing, a lot of stuff, and my throat has been, so my grandson was making tea, and he wants some tea. So I was drinking tea, and I'm like, yeah, yesterday I had this vision just popped in my mind of a teapot, but the steam was coming out. The steam was coming out the teapot. Now I'm thinking of Mrs. Potts in The Beauty and the Beast, which I hadn't thought of before. And then I've been singing, after we had the tea, I'm a little teapot. We didn't sing it, he's 11, but that song. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. This is my handle, this is my spout. When I get all steamed up, then I spout. Now, I don't know what this is about. I have so much fun doing these. It's kind of addictive. This is kind of low for me. So if it's gonna call to you, great. But I was thinking, it's also about spilling the tea. When you spill the tea, you're kind of gossiping. So I don't know what this is about, but whoa, a bunch of cards just flipped out. Since nostalgia was there, I'm going to leave those out. We're going to look at them. I don't know if that's about a past and maybe spilling the tea or something happened in the past with the tea. Spirit, bring in through the oracle cards, the message we need to receive in this now moment for the highest good of all. All right, I'm just gonna look at these cards real quick. We got isolation, awakening, trust, and wisdom. Okay, so trust the isolation, that you're alone for a reason, because you're awakening and you're gaining more wisdom by being isolated. You were gaining more wisdom and knowledge about yourself. This deck, when I placed it sideways, it's cut. Ambivalence. So they told me to take that card. Ambivalence. So you're ambivalent about something. It's the inner tug of war. We just did a tug of war reading. So it's the inner tug of war between different choices, leaving you torn when making decisions. When you feel ambivalence, it reminds you to face your inner needs. Finding balance, tip me over and pour me out, will allow you to make the choice that aligns with your true self. Maybe this message is just sitting with yourself and having some tea and relaxing. It might be a different message for everybody, but I also feel, and I felt that when Spirit showed me that the teapot and the steam going off, it's time for tea. It's time. It's like a whistle. The whistle's blowing. I don't know what that's called when the tea, it's hot, it's boiling, and you get the whistle. Let me know if that's called, if somebody knows. Okay, they're saying put these aside for now. And we're going to pull from the echoes of the soul. I don't know where this is going to go. Maybe somebody's having tea right now. And that's why, my daughter got me this. She said, if you want to read tea leaves, this sweet little spoon. Look at that. Okay, so they're having me look at the spoon. There's there's a little flower. That's for innocence. Maybe you're called to do more readings and some scrying. And your locked gate. This comes up often lately. What you think is denial may be divine timing. Timing. The whistle, the teapot was blowing its steam. Now, not now doesn't mean never. So divine timing. Trust in the timing. Okay, well, right after, again, is quiet after the quake. So maybe somebody had to blow off some steam, or you're ready to blow off some steam, and that's the earthquake. Time to settle and process, get balanced. This card is upside down. Empty luggage. So maybe there's some baggage. Maybe you need to let go of something and blow off some steam. Now, earlier on my way to see the kids, I was in the car. That's when I did the other reading. I lost my train of thought completely. Anyways, I completely lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. You're holding on to something though, and you need to let go. Oh, I was going to talk about the throat chakra. It came up about communication. Okay. Spirit, what else do we need to know around this? What's the overall message and advice on this? There we go. Embrace the moment is what I'm feeling. Embrace, arms open, healing begins. Let yourself be held. So tea is very comforting too. It was very comforting for my throat. And the warmth, it's warm and I was cold. You're holding the cup. So embrace, let yourself be held. So you're going through this awakening. You're a little bit isolated. You've got some choices to make. Embrace this time. So the empty luggage, it was upside down, it's full. So let go of something. I'm almost seeing where people like go through and they purge their home. This just came up with a friend of mine on Facebook. She was purging her home and cleaning things, and she found her Lemurian quartz that she had been missing for so long. And so maybe that's a message for somebody. I know I could do that. Cleaning out your space. Spirit, what else do we have? I'm seeing crayons, red crayons specifically, and orange. So that's root chakra. Again, children use crayons. This is inner child healing. So what you've been holding on to is something that you've been holding on to for a long time. Okay, the whole theme around the teapot too, and I was getting Mrs. Potts. Maybe this is a mother wound. This is something, Mrs. Potts was the mother, like, figure. She took care of everything. Okay, what else are we getting from this? Spirit. I saw the crayons. I'm seeing a towel. It's like a towel in a golf bag. Maybe these are symbols. That's random. Oh, a towel cleans up maybe you've had to clean up people's messes. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what else. Okay, I'm seeing now the captain's wheel. It's feeling masculine now. So I got the teapot, but it's just feeling very masculine. Golfing, a captain's wheel. It's like a wooden captain's wheel, like you'd hang on the wall. I'm seeing it now as a barometer, as a gauge. So maybe you've had to gauge the barometer, the temperature, and it's of your household when you were young, maybe. And it's time to blow off some steam like that tea. I don't know why none of these cards are calling to me whatsoever at all. I'm going to go with the emotions some more. It's almost like, I was going to say, it's almost like you're guiding me to a deck that's hidden is what I felt. I've got all this foil from doing my telekinesis practice, covering up this deck. And this is it, Animal Wisdom Tarot. Okay, so the card flipped out. Okay, the outcome, I was gonna say, what is the outcome? On this reading for this message. Hold on a second. They have like feathers and you know, for the cups, for the minor arcana, there's wands, cups, pentacles, swords. Well, that's interesting. I got to find the card. Sorry, it's the crow. To me, this is the death card, but I don't know. I don't want to misguide you. I'm just going to look at it for a second there, though. But, wow, interesting. So it kind of feels like this embrace card. Transformation is the death card. So we've got the crow. It's the 9 of feathers. You're almost at the end. And see how she's holding onto the wing? It's almost as if the crow or an angel is embracing you and wrapping you in its wings, getting ready for flight. It also looks like a blanket or something being really cozy. Shadow work. The moon is there, which is like subconscious. Okay, so let me see if I can find it in the book. Sorry about this. If anything calls to you, let me know. Sometimes I'm so wrapped up in finding and searching, just waiting the answers, I don't presence myself enough. I love these cards, but I'm just not, for some reason. I wish there was like an index. A friend of mine gave me these cards. She's local where I'm at. I might go see her tonight. We will see. What is going on? Here's the feathers right here. It's the swords. Okay, so this is obvious. It's right in front of me. I missed it. So I don't know if that's part of your message, but it's me. The message here, 9 of Swords. The theme is grief, darkness, fear, integration, and awakening. It goes right with the theme. Have courage, face your fears, embrace all of who you are. So again, integrating the shadow, knowing that you can pull from that when you need it, presencing that. I just feel like it's left unended. I do this often. I feel like there's something I'm missing. I just heard the word snap. I gotta get sticky fingers. It doesn't work. Okay, tap into your sacral power. Tap into your sacral power. Again, I saw the red crayon. You're ready to birth something new, I'm hearing, through that womb again. It's time to get powerful. Your sacral energy center is calling to be activated so it can support you in this next part of your journey. This is your sexual energy. It lies deep in the lower belly, below your belly button, and is often forgotten about or confused. This energy is not simply related to sex, sexuality, or attracting a partner. It's your creation energy. I stated this the other day, that can be used internally as fuel and power. If used correctly, it will become your greatest support. It's time to explore the sacral center so you can use the full power of your intuition. If you have been feeling low in energy recently, it's because you have disconnected from this force that lies within you. I would also invite you to surround yourself with lots of red and pink and juicy fruits. Eat oranges, tangerine, blood orange. I just saw the blood orange. See the colors within this? And okay, the crayons are creativity, right? So as children, we just took crayons and we colored whatever. And that's part of it, is healing your inner child and being more creative and imaginative. The jaguar's here, and it's a mirror in the image. Message from the third eye. Your inner knowing. By sitting with yourself, sipping tea, doing your shadow work, you're going to receive so that when you're ready, it's time. When the teapot goes off, when the whistle blows, it's time to make a choice. Make the choice that aligns with your true self. All right. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. And till the next time. All right. Thanks.